Hello, you're watching News Mongolia on MNB World. I'm your host, Susanna Oktay. For our top stories, President of Mongolia U.Khurelsukh met with President of Poland Andrzej Duda. 43,000 tons of fuel will be purchased from China. 3,361 new cases of COVID-19 recorded in Mongolia on Thursday. For other news, stay tuned. The President of Mongolia U.Khurelsukh's working visit to the 76th session of the UN General Assembly is continuing with bilateral meetings with his counterparts. On Tuesday, the President met with Polish President Andrzej Duda to discuss the current and future cooperation between the two countries. During the meeting, the Polish side announced to officially reopen the Polish embassy in Ulaanbaatar.
The Mongolian president met with his Polish counterpart Andrzej Duda on Tuesday. Moreover, the administrator of the United Nations Development Program has paid a courtesy call on the president of Mongolia to discuss the current status and perspective of cooperation between the UNDP and Mongolia. The importance of the president's bilateral meetings corresponds with Mongolia's foreign policy to strengthen bilateral relations with UN member countries. Regarding this, the president is actively conducting bilateral meetings with his counterparts from other countries during the 76th session of the UN General Assembly. At the request of Poland, the meeting between the presidents of the two countries took place during the UN General Assembly. During the meeting, the sides discussed opportunities to further expand the two countries' relations, and the Polish president agreed to visit Mongolia in the near future. As Poland is regarded as a third neighbor of Mongolia, both sides agreed to officially reopen the Polish embassy in Ulaanbaatar and to conduct more high-level visits between the countries.
During the meeting, the Polish side stated some specific objectives. For instance, our two countries have had a long historic relations, and now it is time to focus more on economics, science, and youth exchange, and it was met with our president's full support. He agreed to strengthen those three scopes of relations in the future through the embassies.
During the bilateral meeting with President U.Khurelsukh, United Nations Development Program Administrator Achim Steiner mentioned the UNDP's focus on Mongolia's green development and expressed their readiness to expand the cooperation in this matter. Mr. Steiner noted that a document on the green development policy has been signed between Mongolia and the UNDP.
During the regular session of Parliament, the government decided to import around 43,000 tons of fuel from China as quickly as possible in order to solve the ongoing nationwide fuel shortage.
A total of 43,440 tons of fuel is planned to be purchased from China. The Prime Minister Oyun ordered the working group to organize the fuel importing process as smoothly as possible. The fuel will be imported using the railway with 723 tank wagons. The Prime Minister also assigned Deputy Prime Minister Andrzej, who is the head of the Mongolian section of the Mongolian-Russian Intergovernmental Commission, to initiate discussions with the Russian side. There is a long-term fuel supply agreement until 2023 between Russia's Rosneft and Mongolian fuel importing companies. The regular parliamentary session also discussed several other current affairs, including the health safety at the coal exporting units. Currently, there is a need for enhancing the COVID-19 prevention measures at the borders. The government is going to establish molecular biology laboratories at the Rashonskhot border point, Tsaranhat residential area, and Nerinskhot mining complex. The required medical and military staff will be appointed. The other main topic of the session was the project of the Irtenburun hydropower plant, which is one of the major goals of the current government. On September 17th, the Ministry of Energy signed a contract with the companies responsible for the construction. A joint project of two Chinese companies was selected to construct the hydropower plant. According to the plan, the construction will start in 2022, and the hydropower plant will be commissioned in 2027. A huge dam will be built without altering the natural flow of the Hoft River. As part of that process, a 7-meter diameter pressure pipe will be laid across the mountain. It is considered a massive development new to Mongolia. The technical inspection of the building process will be organized by the Mongolian side in collaboration with international experts.
On Thursday, the Ministry of Health reports that 3,361 new cases of COVID-19 were confirmed and 13 more people have died.
In the past 24 hours, 3,361 new cases were confirmed and 5,286 people have recovered. Unfortunately, 13 patients, 4 women and 9 men died of COVID-19 complications. Out of the new cases, 1,540 were confirmed in Ulaanbaatar and 1,821 were confirmed in the rural provinces. At hospitals nationwide, 22,204 COVID-19 patients are being treated. Out of them, 12,702 show mild symptoms of illness and 395 are in critical condition. Additionally, 66,345 patients are being treated at home under supervision from first-level family hospitals. Health officials advise people not to invite people over to their homes nor participate in any kind of public events and keep taking precautionary measures.
And here's the currency exchange rates provided by Mongol Bank. And here's the weather forecast for the world's major cities. Well, that's all for today. Thank you for staying with us. We'll see you tomorrow with more stories and updates. Have a nice evening. Goodbye.